¿Por qué no los dos?
Greetings and salutations everyone, this is No Code Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you back to another Master Duel video. And in this video, we are getting a 2-for-1. First off, the Legend Anthology, the first event in celebration of Master Duel's first anniversary. Now, what is Legend Anthology? Well, looking at the event info, it seems to be a anime-esque based event where the archetypes such as Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Red Eyes Black Dragon are spotlighted during the festival. As we see in the Forbidden Limited list, we see quite a few, let's say, significant cards banned. Skill Drain, my favorite card, being banned. Not that Skill Drain's my favorite card, it's my favorite card to see banned. So Skill Drain's banned, that's good to see. And if we go down, a lot of the more annoying floodgates have also been banned, like Summon Limit, Zombie World, Goes in Match is banned. That is quite surprising. So basically, if it was an archetype played by a character in the anime, I believe it is or should be usable. Anyways, let's look at the pricing for Legend Anthology. And here we are with the pricing. So we have standard gems. I believe the highlight of these two events is that both will reward you 3,100 gems. If that is incorrect, then together they will award you 3,100 gems. In the case of Legend Anthology, aside from the gems, we get the negate attack field part. So this probably takes the place of your graveyard and your banished zone. So always nice to see some customization, personalization for individuals in this game. Legacy pack tickets, par for the course here. And of course, Legend Anthology 2023 title. And yeah, let's get on with the loner decks. So here we are with the loner decks. I actually haven't seen what the loner decks are, so let's get to it. I see that's Blue Eyes, so we're gonna save that for last. Let's go Sky Dragon Reborn. So, biggest trump card is Slifer, the Sky Dragon, and since attack and defense is based on the number of cards in hand, having a big hand will allow you to smack harder with Slifer the Sky Dragon. But yeah, this looks like a Yugi based deck using the like Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, King's Knight monsters, along with Imperial Bower. I forgot what they're called. I think they're called like the Royal Flush Knights or the Royal Knights. But basically, yeah, it is a Slifer based deck, and looking at it, it is quite usable. The deck is missing a few key interruptions. Yeah, if you wanted to play the Slifer structure deck, here you go. You're able to play the Slifer structure deck. Next up, we have Unyielding Red Eyes. It's a Red Eyes based deck, if you can tell by the name. So admittedly, I am a Red Eyes stan. Red Eyes Black Dragon was one of the first rares I ever opened when I was a kid just starting out Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I have a sort of like iffy relationship with Red Eyes because I know Red Eyes is probably not the strongest deck even in comparison to other anime based decks. But let's see what we have here. So it is a Red Eyes based deck. Equipping your main monster with Dragon Nails prevents it from being destroyed by opponent's effects. Okay, so that's good for protection. Even if destroyed in battle, the equipped monster can be special summoned, and this card can be equipped again. This will allow you to compete well even against opponents with attack in the 3,000 range. So aim for revenge with your Unbreakable Spirit. Let's see at the extra decks. So we have Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, Meteor Black Comet Dragon. I think this might be the finish card for y'all. So it is a level 7 Red Eyes and any level 6 dragon monster. I think we have a couple. We have a singular level 6 monster in the main deck. And yeah, even your extra deck monsters are not 6. So you have one card to use it with and one opportunity. But because Red Eyes Fusion is here, being able to summon any of your big fusion monsters from the extra deck shouldn't be any issue. Heck, you even have instant fusion, so I think this deck is quite good for a Red Eyes deck. That is very much in quotation marks. It is probably not going to be the best deck. And here we are with what I believe to be the best loner deck for Legend Anthology. Reason being, Blue Eyes has a ton more support than Slifer and the Royal Knights, as well as even more support than Red Eyes Black Dragon. Blue Eyes is an iconic monster for a reason, and there's a reason why Konami has continued supporting it. If you look at what's on screen right now and what's being offered in this loner deck, I see this being one of the more powerful ones, with the caveat of there really is no disruption here, but you do have a lot of resiliency, especially with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon here. If monsters get destroyed and your opponent is playing destruction based removal, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon just basically covers you very well. Your finishers, you have Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Enough said. Max Dragon is insanely strong, and one of the only ways to out it is Kaiju or non-targeting banish. Well, not non-targeting banish, non-targeting non-destruction removal. So Nightmare Unicorn can out it. Any bounce spell or spin spell that doesn't target Chaos Max Dragon can out it. So yeah, not completely invincible, but very, very intimidating to face. Let's look at the extra deck while we're here as well. So we have the, I think three Critias monsters, Critias forms. Never really played them, so I'm not sure how potent they are. I know Tyrant Dragon is pretty strong, allowing you to like basically clear the field via attack. Twin Burst Dragon cannot be destroyed by battle. Yeah, like surprisingly, the Blue Eyes have a ton of destruction protection. So I highly recommend you play this loner deck if you don't want to make a deck for Legend Anthology. And yeah, that's Legend Anthology for you. And here we are with the second festival that will be happening in the next week or so. It is the return of the XC Festival. So for those of you who started Master Duel a lot later in the last year, in 2022, XC was the very first festival we did. This showed the rise of the self OTK deck, and that was hilarious. Basically, Konami had to make it so that if you were playing a self OTK deck, you would still get the same number of medals. However, if you won, they increase your medal count. So I will always say that's a good idea. You shouldn't punish people for a unique way of playing. However, you should like reward players for playing, excuse the wording, the right way. And the right way to play Yu-Gi-Oh is generally to win it. But that's just a bit of Master Duel history for you. Anyways, let's get on with the event overview. The XC Festival, of course, is unsurprisingly focused on XC monsters. So all Fusion, Link, and Synchro monsters have been banned. So if you are playing an archetype that focuses on these, yeah, you're S out of luck there, as you really can't play those cards. But yeah, it's an XC focused deck. I think one of the strongest archetypes for this event is either going to be Zodiacs. It will always be strong in the XE event. And if not, Lyrilusk. There is a new Exo-Sister support released with the Sprite normal pack. So you can use your gems to buy up if you want to play Exo-Sisters. Exo-Sisters is somewhat relevant and will be a good anti-meta strategy. And tier limits are very, very graveyard oriented, so having Exo-Sisters there makes for a very interesting matchup. But let's look at the Forbidden and Limited list proper, just to see what cards are banned. Oh, look! Eldritch and this specific Nightmare... Oh, hold on. Is it this specific Nightmare Unicorn and this specific Eldritch? I'm wondering now. Hold on, because this is the same as okay, if Nightmare Unicorns... Actually, wait. Of course Nightmare Unicorns banned. God, it's a Link card. Yeah, ignore me. That was dumb of me to ask. Let's check Eldritch then. Duel, it's a Link card. Okay, Eldritch is straight up banned too. Okay, so it's not just the alt art. Because I was thinking, oh, if it's just the alt art, that would be hilarious. But yeah, so unsurprisingly, fusion's banned. Tons of fusions. Oh no, Saint Joan, the most powerful fusion. Yatagarasu. Anything that seems... Oh, Kaiser Coliseum and Card of Demise are banned. Same thing with Terraforming. Huh. We also have Rivalry of Warlords. Skill Drain, love seeing you on the ban list. Oh, a lot of the cheese strategies have been limited as well. Vanity's Fiend, yep, good. Floodgates, completely banned, always nice to see. You do want interaction in festivals. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Even the monster floodgates have been banned. Wow. Goes in match banned. This is actually one of the most extensive floodgate ban lists I've seen. Stygian Dance. Why is this? Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Stygian. Okay. But yeah, so from the looks of it, a ton of the floodgates. Pot of Duality has been banned. Huh. It's a really interesting ban list now that I've taken time to look at it. Limited. Okay. I find it funny that Cyber Science still allowed, but you can't fusion summon. That's hilarious. Yeah. All these are par for the course. Man, seeing Blaster be unbanned is eye-opening. Okay, let's see what else we have. Limited to 1. Oh, Flow Wonderies has been limited. That's always good to see. Is the entirety of Flow banned? I want Winged Beast and Effect. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, Wandering Griffin Rider banned. Okay, yeah, but apparently Flow looks very much limited. You can still play it, I assume. A lot of the cards are still, or at least should still be viable. However, because of that pot band, I see that the consistency is probably not going to be that good for Flow. I might be wrong, but yeah, Flow playable, but I don't think as playable. But yeah, let's look at the prize pool, shall we? And here we are with the prize pool. So we have, just gonna quickly math this. Looking at this, we have 950 gems from medals alone, along with rank up magic Baryon Force, which I believe is from at least it's from Zexal. So at least, hey, it's thematic, because I remember rank up magic Baryon Force is from the Zexal anime, or at least the manga. But yeah, field part. So 950 gems, field part, and of course XYZ Festival 2023 title if you want to get up to 11,000. Oh, they also reduced the medal count. But then again, I guess because there's 2 concurrent events, so just 11,000 each is a good idea in my opinion. But yeah, so it might be that the 2 events together will be 3,100. I can see that being more possible than both being 3,100 each. That's a little too many gems. I might be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, but that just feels like too many gems. Anyways, let's get on to the loaner decks. Here we are with the loaner decks. I actually haven't taken time to see these either. We have Champion of Hope, Treasure Hunters of the Grit, and Creeper of the Deep. So Creeper of the Deep, is that a Kraken? Oh, we have a Stealth Kraken. Oh, do we have no? Okay, so this is a fish deck, or sorry, a shark deck, and yeah, and it has rank up magic Barrier Force. So target face up, special summon from your action deck one number or Chaos XC. Do we have a Chaos XC? Hola, Chaos XC, where are you? Okay, we have one Chaos XC that I see, but Spriggan is a really powerful card. At least right now, because this is basically a once per turn destroy any face-up monster that your opponent controls. It's a floodgate, sort of, and a like, hey, I can destroy any monster that you put on the field, so that's disgusting. Spriggan's always good to see. Bahamut Shark, not really that strong without totally awesome, but being able to summon whatever like water, one rank 3 or lower water, so literally Nightmare Shark or Leviathan Dragon. Okay, yeah, Bahamut Shark's not as strong without totally awesome. I would maybe consider this deck. I want to say second strongest right now based on what I've seen, because I know Spriggan is really strong. Yeah, let's see the other loaner decks. Oh, it actually has proper disruption, unlike Legend Anthology. Yeah, we have Harpies, Lightning Storm, 2 infinite permanences, always nice to see. A 1-for-1, wow, pretty okay deck. I don't really consider this to be strong though. That's why I'm putting it at 2. Let's look at the other loaner decks. Next, Treasure Hunters of the Great Sansi. That makes more sense than Treasure Hunters of the Great. But yeah, so it is it's a Spriggan's deck. In addition to XC summoning as usual, it's also possible to special summon an XC monster through the effect of Great Sansi Golgonda. Is the serpent here? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, it has Therions. Oh, this might just be me being very hopeful, but with Regulus here, I feel like this might be one of the stronger decks. I'm currently putting this at 1. Oh, it even has card destruction. That's nice. So I'm putting this at 1. Shark deck is going to be at 2. Yeah, Spriggan's good. Even has Foolish Burial. Decent. Also a decent extra. Oh wow, it even has the Super Dreadnoughts. Okay, yeah, this is currently at 1, but this is me being biased because I love the Super Dreadnought cards. Even though I don't play them, I love when I'm able to play them. Anyways, let's look at the last loaner deck. And here we are with the last loaner deck, Champion of Hope. So it is a warrior type deck based around heroic monsters. It uses Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd, which can be easily special summoned, and Heroic Challenger Knuckle Sword, which has the effect to make 2 monsters level the same. So we have Lionheart for a trolley attack into. Lionheart's always fun to attack with. Heroic Champion Gar... I'm scared to say that completely because I might say something bad. So, first time each warrior monsters would be destroyed by battle card effect, it is not destroyed. Okay. So it is a warrior protection. Okay, that's good to see. Blade Armor Ninja. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XC from this card, then target 1 ninja monster you control. It can make a second attack. Okay, so basically it can give itself 2 attacks. So most of these cards can be special summoned if your opponent controls a monster. Okay, so that's how we swarm the field. Heroic Champion Excalibur. 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 2 materials from this card. This card's attack, so it just becomes a giant beat stick. Okay, that's fine. It's always hard. A giant beat stick's always hard to argue against. But because of, like, hey, it's a negate-based game. As long as you can clear the field, I guess. Once per turn, when a level 4 or lower monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, okay, destroy that special summon monster. Okay, so summon disruption, that's always good. Kusanagi, once per turn during either when a trap card is activated, you can negate the activation, destroy it, and then this card gains 5. Okay, trap disruption, good to see. Cosmic Hero King Arthur. 2 level 4. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can detach 1 XC material from this card. Oh, that's cool. What? Rhongo's in this deck? Why is Rhongo in this deck? Oh, heroic. I never saw heroic in Rhongo's name. All it said is please surrender. Rhongo Miniad. But yeah, I didn't know Rhongo was technically a heroic card. Yeah, let's go with that. So, heroic champion Rhongo Miniad. If you haven't had the pleasure of playing against Rhongo, welcome to a different kind of hell. Rhongo is basically a floodgate that can stall you out for several turns. Basically, it can have 2 or more materials, and depending on how many materials it has, it gains additional effects. 1 material can't be destroyed by battle. 2 materials becomes a 3000 beat stick. 3 materials unaffected by other cards' effects. So it has one of the best protections in the game. 4 materials, your opponent is locked out of normal or special summoning. They can still set. And 5 materials, once per turn you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. So it's a Raigeki on summon if you're able to get 5 warrior monsters. Which, looking at this deck swarming ability, might be possible. But I will hold up hope that this deck is never able to summon Rhongo, because I don't want to face Rhongo in an XC tournament. Anyways, next extra deck monster. Heroic Champion Clive. Yes, Heroic Champion Clive. Your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects of Heroic Champion Clive once per turn. Fine, I'll try to say it once properly. Slave Solish. You can pay LP so that you only have 500 left at the start of the battle phase this turn. Double the attack of 1 monster you control. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monsters, you can detach 1 material. Oh, so it's a giant beat stick. Okay, that works. And the last one, Photon Strike Bouncer. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, negate the effect and... Oh, okay. Okay, negates are always nice, so it's nice to see some negates in the extra deck. And of course, standard 2 infinite impermanence, Lightning Storm, and Harpy's Feather Duster. They've included Foolish Burial and Reinforcements of the Army. Just please don't play it because Rhongo's in this deck, and I have a troubling relationship with that card. But yeah, I feel like this will be the dark horse of the loner decks. It might be the weakest, but if it's able to consistently get Rhongo out, it might be really, really strong. This deck isn't even playing in the same ballpark unless we know if Rhongo is consistently summonable. And that's it for the XYZ Festival Overview. A lot longer than Legend Anthology. But yeah, if you like the video, subscribe if you so desire, and have a great rest of your day. And of course, if you so wish, post down in the comments what decks you're bringing to each festival. See ya.